This is Euclid Book 7, Proposition number 34, Part 2. Here's the diagram. Okay. Set this off to the side. And it says, and we're picking up from where we left off in the last video. Next, let A and B not be prime to one another. Well, 9 and 6 are not prime to one another, just like in the last part. And let F and E, the least numbers of those which have the same ratio with A and B, be taken. This is by Euclid Book 7, Proposition number 33. Well, as 9 is to 6, so is 3 is to 2. So F is 3, E is 2. Okay. Therefore, the product of A and E, well, 9 times 2 is equal to the product of B and F. And B is 6 and F is 3, so 9 times 2 is equal to 6 times 3, and that's both 18. Okay? That's by Euclid Book 7, Proposition number 19. And let A by multiplying and let A by multiplying E make C. Well, 9 times 2 is 18, which is C. Therefore, also B by multiplying F has made C, which is 18. Therefore, A and B both measure C. I say next that it is also the least number that they measure. For if not, A and B will measure some number which is less than C. And we just made up a number for this case and said let it measure D. We said that D was going to be 15. Okay? And as many times as A measures D, now I know this is more of an approximate than an actuality, but we're just going to go with the approximate here. So many units let there be in G. So what we're going to say is that 9 measures 15 twice, approximately. Okay? And as many times as B measures D, so many units let there be in H. So we're going to say the 6 measures 15 3 times, approximately. Doesn't really do it, but we're just going to say supposedly. Okay? So, G is going to equal 2, H is going to equal 3. Therefore, A by multiplying G has made D. Now, I know if you take 9 times 2, you'll get 18 and not 15, but let's just follow along with this. And B by multiplying H has made D, which, of course, if we were saying that 6 times 3 would make 15, it really doesn't, it makes 18. Okay, let's just go along with this. Okay? Therefore, the product of A and G is equal to the product of B and H. Therefore, as A is to B, as 9 is to 6, so is 3 is to 2. Which that part works, which is Euclid Book 7, Proposition number 19. But as A is to B, so is F to E. Well, as 9 is to 6, so is 3 is to 2. Okay? Therefore, also as F is to E, so is H to G. As 3 is to 2, so is 3 is to 2. We already established that. But FE are the least. And the least measure the numbers which have the same ratio, the same number of times, the greater, and the less to less, which is Euclid Book 7, Proposition number 20. Therefore, E measures G. We already see a problem with this, because 2, yes, technically it does measure 2, but it only measures it one time, which becomes a problem. And since A, by multiplying E, G has made C and D, therefore as E is to G, as 2 is to 2, so is C to D. 18 is to 15, of course, that's not true either. That's by Euclid Book 7, proposition number 17. But E measures G, which we've already established not really. Therefore, C will also measure D, which 18 does not measure 15, the greater to the less, which of course is impossible. And that's the end of the proof. So, at the end it says, therefore A and B will not measure any number less than C. So, 9 and 6 will not measure any number less than 18. Therefore, C is the least that is measured by A and B. And that really is the end of the proof. Thank you for watching. I will tell you more in a future video. Stay tuned.